All right, hello. This is Melissa here, and I want to formally introduce you to my Queen Energy Masterclass. So, what this is when I began my business, The Insurance Exam Queen, which is my other YouTube channel that has been wildly successful, allowed me to build a six-figure business in less than 1 year, and now I'm making like $20,000 plus every single month of my business. And I want to be able to share with people how I did that and what I did. And one of the major things that happened was I was beginning to, as I started my business, I started calling myself a queen because that was the name of my company, Insurance Exam Queen. And I was referring to myself as queen. People were calling me queen. And I found myself kind of stepping into this queen energy that wasn't necessarily foreign in that it was a part of me. It's who I've always been, but we don't always know how to tap into it. And the programming and the conditioning that we receive as children kind of takes us away from that and diminishes that. But we all have the power and ability to tap into it. And if you're a man, then it's like royal energy, king energy, whatever you may want to call it. But I found myself operating differently, behaving differently, looking at situations differently. And it's all part of this queen energy. And so what I want to do is invite you to a masterclass. It's going to be a 2-hour masterclass, February 16th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm going to talk about how to find, own, and operate in queen energy so that you too can live and create the life that you want. For me, it meant building a six-figure business that allows me a life of freedom. I am making money every single day. I don't have to work very hard to make that money. I have evergreen sales happening where people are buying things on autopilot. And I have an amazing community and an audience that is continuing to build. I am making money off of my YouTube channel as well. And all of these things mean that I get to live a life of freedom, that I'm not stressed or worried about money or bills. And then in my own personal life, operating in queen energy has significantly changed my life. I was in a relationship that was like very mediocre. It started as awesome when we first got together, but a lot of trauma on both sides came up. And while I was willing to go to therapy and work on my inner child healing, he was not. And we became very misaligned with one another. And I stayed committed though, like, through sickness and in health. And I was like, okay. And this was like right at the beginning of starting my business is when things really started to go south within our relationship. But I held on, knowing that I made this commitment and just maybe giving him some time and space. But ultimately, he wasn't into it and he left me, which was powerful in that I didn't have to do any work. I didn't have to be the one to sit him down and say, hey, look, we got to separate. He chose to leave. And so much of that was I was operating in my queen energy that problems began to solve themselves without me having to intervene or take steps, that situations and things would just work out. And then incredibly as well, shortly after I met my new partner who absolutely treats me as a queen. In fact, he found me off of my other Insurance Exam Queen channel. He was studying for his test, and we now have the best relationship I've ever had in all my life. He's totally supportive and amazing. I've never felt so profoundly held and loved and adored and appreciated. And it's incredible, like the shifts that happened within my life, going from, this normal average day-to-day person, kind of stressed out about things and working a corporate job, to fully owning and operating in my queen energy, and my own personal life changing just as much as my business changing. And in fact, we also got pregnant, which is a dream of mine that, I gave up on a long time ago, because I was like, there's no way I can have a baby if I can't be at home, if I can't support my baby, if I can't have the financial freedom without being dependent upon a job, and if I don't have a reliable, stable partner. So for me, I had these very set and defined rules about having a baby, and it just never seemed possible. But once I found my queen energy and I was able to create that business and that financial freedom, and I was able to get into an alignment with a much better partner, I was pregnant like immediately. And so I'm actually 20 weeks, which is about halfway right now. So I'm super excited about that. So again, I want to just share with you some over the course of 2 hours what it means to find, own, and operate in that queen energy. And you can get a ticket to my masterclass. I'll have the link below. It's going to be at my website, melissamaydillon.com. It's only $33, and this value is incredible. As I'm putting together the program, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a whole book that I'll be writing as well. About my journey and what happened. So I'm excited to share that with you, and I would love to see you all there. There is a benefit to signing up for this masterclass because there is things coming along down the line, and this will be step one of that. And I'm super excited to see all of you there and help you tap into your own queen energy and really allow people to live the lives that they want to live, create the lives that they want to create. Your life doesn't have to look like mine. It's whatever it is that you want. So I'm not finding, owning, operating in your queen energy isn't how to do necessarily like a YouTube channel and running a successful business if that's not what you want, but it will be whatever it is you want. When you tap into your own queen energy, your royal energy, your king energy, you get to decide what it looks like for you, and nothing gets in your way, and you're just able to harness it to you, bring it to you, create it, and live it. And it's just so magical. So I'll see you all there. I love you all so much. Have an amazing day.